Yo, what's up, guys? So today we're gonna be trying something different that I've never done before, but I've always wanted to do this. So I love reading and writing and stuff like that, and I love stories. And I thought maybe I could mix in, gaming with storytelling. So today we're gonna be checking out some paranormal stories that I found on Reddit, and I'll make sure to give the credit and everything. So this first one is by I'm a Knuckle Chut. This is about so today we're gonna be talking about paranormal stuff. So this all those stories I read will be paranormal. Um, Not really sure how many we're doing, just kind of testing it out. But like I said, this first one's gonna be from I'm a Chuckle Nut, and this is how it goes. It says, "This is a really long, and for that I apologize, but this is entirely true, 100% true story." So more than a few years ago, we lived in a house out in the country that we were renting from the neighbors next door. The way the house was set up, if you stood in the living room and looked straight ahead, there was a television against the wall and a love seat on the left side, a couch in front of you, and on the left wall there would be a master bedroom door, and to the left of that, the staircase that leads upstairs. When you got upstairs, my big open bedroom was right there, and you'd have to walk through it to get to my sister's room. One night, I'm upstairs in my room. I'm working on setting up my computer to my stereo system and connecting that to my television and my Xbox. I was working away, super invested in my work and listening to music. I hear a loud, and I mean loud, smack. My sister starts yelling and screaming at me. What the bleep? There's a lot of cuss words, so I'm just gonna blank them out. What is your blank problem? What did you do, and why did you do that? I was super confused, so I walked downstairs to see my sister holding her head and yelling at me while there was a broken television remote on the floor. Now, it's also to note that the living room was very visible from the kitchen. They were separated by a counter and nothing else. My mom comes out of the kitchen and starts to yell at me, throwing a television remote at my sister's head. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I was upstairs working on my stereo. My mom isn't having it." "I saw you throw it. You picked the remote up and launched it at your sister's head from across the room." From my mom and sister's point of view, my sister was downstairs sitting on the couch in front of the television. She was fiddling around on her phone, and my mom was in the kitchen sitting at the counter working on something. As my sister is sitting on the couch, the television remote that was sitting on an end table across the room next to the love seat picked itself up and hurled itself right at my sister's head and beamed her with enough force that it shattered, yes, shattered the remote and left a giant goose egg on her head. So we're all standing there yelling at me. I'm telling them I had nothing to do with it, and as they started to believe me, I started to feel my face burn and bad. The best way I can describe it is someone lit a lighter for a really long period of time, and stuck it to my right cheek under my eye. Now I'm clutching my face and screaming. My mom and sister are freaking out. As I pulled away, it looked like someone or something raked my cheek with their fingernails and scratched my cheek super hard. My family has always run. My family has always had run-ins with spirits. We have one or two that follow us around, no joke, and we knew that this house has something in it. We have a few other stories of other encounters there, but this one by far was the most bizarre and active interaction we've had with any angry spirit. To this day, we still have no idea what we did to make it mad. Man, that is crazy. Like, imagine you just chilling, playing on your phone, watching a little bit of TV, watch some Netflix. Next thing you know, the remote just flies across. The remote just lifts up, flies across the room, and just literally shatters. Like, that's a lot of force. Like, imagine someone throwing a TV remote at your head and it just shatters. Like, that's a lot of force. And next thing your brother just walks in the living room and just gets raked by a demon. Like, I'm laughing saying it, but like, if you're in this situation, that would be really scary. I don't know, man. That's kind of intense. So this next one is from Mimi_BTS. Let's go ahead and get into the story. It was morning. My brother and myself were home alone. He is in his room, me and mine, minding my own business. Mother and sister arrive home after running an errand. My sister rushes to the restroom. She finds the restroom bathroom door closed, can see the light seeping through, and hears the shower running. Since I'm singing my little heart out in my room, she assumes naturally that my brother is showering, so she sits with my mom in the living room facing the kitchen. Off to the side of the kitchen is the hallway leading to the bathroom. That is to say, if you're coming out of the bathroom, you have to pass through the kitchen, which is in full view of the living room. You can't be missed, which is unfortunate when there are guests over, since you can't sneak by. So your only choices are to hold it in or partake in social interaction. but I digress. As mom and sister are chatting, they hear my brother's bedroom door open and see him walking right out. Cue confusion. All three or four. I joined in at some point here. It was ages ago. Rush to the hallway and see the bathroom unoccupied. Doors wide open, lights are off, showers no longer running. They wanted to believe it was an intruder, but that was/is simply impossible due to the layout of the house. Not to mention the house is small, the doors were locked, and the windows have bars, so good luck trying to get in or unnoticed, you know? After some denial, we accepted it was something paranormal. After all, this was neither the first nor last instance of freaky. My father used to see a woman walking into my room in early mornings. Hell, I saw a woman standing at the edge of my bed once too. It wasn't a dream or sleep paralysis. I was awake, alert, and mobile. And of course, we had the occasional disturbance in the kitchen, toys and electronics turning off and on randomly, weird noises, etc. You kind of just learn to laugh about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. If I hear some toys turning off and on, or see a woman standing over my bed, I'm not just gonna just learn to laugh it off, bro. I'm gonna scream, you know. But I've had my share of paranormal things happen too. We'll save that for another video. But I had some strange things happen too. I've actually experienced sleep paralysis once in my life a few months ago too, and I don't recommend it. So I mean, have you guys ever had any paranormal things happen? Leave me some comments below. Maybe I'll use some of the some good stories for a new video. I did make a new channel in the Discord, so if you're part of the Discord, make sure you check it out. It's called Story Submission. If you guys want to submit your own stories of something crazy and true that actually happened to you, maybe we'll make it into a video. If you guys like this type of video, let me know. Leave some comments below, leave a like, let me know so we can keep this series going. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and I will see you in the next one.